What's going on, guys? Chris Avery here, Subconscious Control, Design Inspire. Let's grow better together. So I came here today to talk to you guys about one of my favorite topics. It's self-talk. And maybe you guys have a habit you're working on improving. Maybe there's a habit you want to form. Maybe there's something you struggle with for a long time and you want to make a shift in that. And I know from my own story, I struggled from about 15 to 28 with drugs and alcohol. And I didn't realize what self-talk was or what it even meant. And then somebody came up and asked me a question, and they said, "Hey, Chris, who do you talk to the most?" And I was like, "It's easy. My brother, my mom, my dad, right? Some of my good friends." And they were like, "That's interesting. So after you talk to them," I was like, probably daily, every other day, pretty often. They're like, "That's interesting. How often do you talk to yourself?" And I'm like, "I don't even know what that means. Never." Like, I see those weird dudes walking down the street that are talking to themselves, and those people, it's like, that's interesting because in our subconscious mind, we have thoughts, right, that bring up to our conscious, and we have about 15 to 70,000 of those a day. And that's way more than we talk to other people. And that gave me a perspective change. That gave me a shift. And he said, and then he brought up, if you had a friend that talked to you the way you did, would you want to be friends with that person? And of course, instantly I was like, no, great point. I wouldn't, and because I was not talking to myself well. But he gave me an awareness that day that allowed me to shift. And it wasn't instant. It took time, right? And it was about the small victories. First, it was about being aware of what I was saying to myself. And what I was saying to myself about drugs and alcohol is, man, I cannot quit doing it. Man, I cannot quit doing it. Oh, I'm not going to do this today. And then I would do it. And those would be constant. And then it would go, oh man, I did it today. I'm a failure. I have no control over this. It has control over me. And those were things that poison and create a habit of me believing that. So I'm sure you guys can see how the little habits and the things you guys want to change and improve on can be shifted by self-talk. And if we understand that our subconscious mind controls 90% of our habits, our daily activities, our beliefs, our perspectives, our programming, we can start to understand and become aware and be conscious of what we're saying to ourselves and start to shift that. So our action step today is simple, guys, and it's the thing that changed my life and gave me not a step in the journey, but a leap forward in my journey. And it was what you say when you talk to yourself. And guys, go on Amazon. What is who you want to be? What is creating a better life for your kids, for the people around you? Because we all affect people, right? With our attitudes, with our self-talk. We either poison them or we lift them up. We encourage them. We show them love. And what you say when you talk to yourself is an action step. You can go on and click. It's $8 or less. It's totally worth your time. It's worth your buy. You can share it with your kids. You can read it and then give it to other people. I've given probably 8-10 copies of this away. Not enough. And I love giving them away because I go like, oh, that person could really use this. That person may be seeking something. They know how to find it, but that book will show it to you. Show you how to get it. So what you say when you talk to yourself. And the more you read it and the more you understand about self-talk, the more easily you'll be able to change. And I know the easier you become and the easier you'll be able to change, the more you'll be aware of different self-talk that you want to improve. And it's about doing it through repetition. Just continuing to do it, guys. Believe in yourself. And then when we start to change the interior conversation, we start to change the exterior conversation. We start to love people, encourage people. We start to give good words to people because we believe good about ourselves. And those people will start to say like, man, what's different about you? Man, I love hanging around you because you love and encourage me. I don't get that from other places. Man, what if we can plant that seed one person at a time? What if we can make a difference in our kids' lives, in our parents' lives, in somebody that you see maybe in the gym or just out in daily life, right? Like there's somebody giving you food and you say, man, I just love your attitude. I love your spirit. I love the energy that you bring today. And how many times do you think that they bring that energy and nobody notices? But because you notice and you love yourself, you're able to extend that to other people. Anyways, guys, there's greatness inside you. I know you're watching this video because there is greatness inside you and you want to find a way to unleash it. This is a great leap forward in your journey. I love you guys. I look forward to hearing more. Comment below, please. Like the videos. Subscribe. You can put on the little bell and it'll notify you every time a video comes out during the week. I look forward to our journey together. I love you guys. Talk to you soon. Bye-bye.